last year obviously didn't go the way you planned it. Just talk about how you moved that. Maybe are you using it for motivation this year, or how
Yeah.
you moved that last year?
But no, not really as motivation. I'm using more of what we talk about, learning how to play football first and playing the way we need to play, and then the results will come out the way they should come out. Last year, yeah, not as I planned it. I never planned for failure, so that was horrible. But the whole thing is, it was a perfect storm. There was no doubt about it. We had injuries, we had not much depth. I mean, just bad things happened all the way around. And what I've been pleased with is the way these seniors and some of the other underclassmen in the locker room have taken on leadership roles is the way they should have. And I think that was a major thing that was lacking last year is, just the true leadership of a team. And, the coach can do so much, and then inside the locker room, the gears have to get rolling from inside with those certain players taking on those leadership responsibilities. And that has really, I saw it in the spring, and I've seen it over the summer, and that's something I'm excited to see how it goes when we start practice.
When the regions came out, I thought it was pretty cool how you got both Westbrook and West End in there.
Yeah.
Drop 5 with Chicago Hatches.
Right.
What you're seeing out of this region?
Well, this region, first of all, you get 2 county schools, and it's always good if you can play the county schools that are your classification because the rivalries that get, us and West End play each other in baseball, basketball, we play in all those other sports, and we're similar much, as far as community-wise and what each school looks like as far as size. So it's a big thing to get to play teams in your region that are like that, and it's not that far a drive, and so, that's good. Now, we do have some long drives, there's Woodland and Ranburne are both in our region, but our region is a tough region from top to bottom. I say there's several good teams in there, and there's only 4 slots for the playoffs, so.
Oh, it's better all around. We got better leaders. That's the first thing. That's where it starts. And our workout ethic's been way better. We got a couple transfers that are going to be really big help. And we've just worked harder all around. Just want to play more. So I guess when you go 1-9, it makes you a little more hungry.
But I feel like a big move is you're a running back, man. Just talk about how excited you are to get back there and help the rock right there.
I've always been on the line. I ran it a little bit in Pee Wee, but it's something about when you get to actually move the ball and score a touchdown or 2. It's just different. It's more exciting. My biggest problem was just not wanting to stand straight up, stay low. But I'm enjoying it. I really like it.
How did that move come about? So the coach approached you about it?
Well, we was at practice one day, and I was like, Coach, let me run it. We did the center, I pulled it guard, and the center handed it to me, and I took it for a touchdown. And after our season, we was about to go on Christmas break. He called me to his room. He was like, look, I'm going to need you to change numbers for me. And we sat there and talked about it, and that's just how it come about.
Just talk about the progression you've seen out of this team from the spring and then to the summer. How do you feel like
I feel like we've had more people step up and take that leadership position. Last year we had a lot of yelling at each other. We fussed a lot. They fought. This year we've seen more just trying to teach each other instead of trying to yell at each other and be the coaches. We're trying to be more supportive towards them.
I've heard, every time about the top 10, I keep hearing leadership. Who are some guys that you've seen step up as leaders for this football team?
I've seen Lane stepped up. Lane Talbot, he stepped up. We've had Kristen Farley. He's a senior. He stepped up into that position. I'm trying to bring myself into that position. Since I was sidelined last year, all of last year, I couldn't really be that example. I had to be in the background. So now I want to be able to step into the example and bring myself to be kind of a leader. Yes, I was.
How excited are you to be back?
I'm very excited. It's been almost a year since I played football, and so I'm just excited just to come back and try and help lead our team into a better position.
How is it having Lane in the backfield, having another running back? I know that's what y'all like to do. Let's talk about having him back there.
I like him back there because now we have somebody last year we didn't have anybody to really pound it. We had a lot of explosive, a lot of kind of finessing it, but we didn't have anybody just to lay down the helmet and truck somebody. So now I feel like with him back there, we have him to do that. We also have somebody a back that's not afraid to block.
What can you expect from the line on offense and defense from Gaston?
I expect us to be more of a unit this year. I feel like we've gelled more, and so that we can rely on each other to make that block. We can communicate and figure out where we need to be. And on D-line, I feel like we just need to get in there, try to keep the blockers off the linebackers, let them flow and do what they need to do.